public service. West starts off with a bang right here. Game 1. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. The NBA playoffs are officially underway. Now, State Farm presents our starting lineups. First, for the Clippers, it's Chris Paul and Chauncey Billups at the 1 and the 2. And inside at center, a long 6'11", the skyscraping big man out of Texas A&M, DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Caron Butler, and it's Griffin in at the 4 spot. Then for the San Antonio Spurs, Tony Parker at the 1 and Danny Green at the 2. And in the middle, one of the best ever to man the low block, the big fundamental, number 21, Tim Duncan. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Diaw in at the 4 slot. They're the number 1 seed. They'll be tough to handle, no doubt about it. Now here's Billups. He feeds it to Paul. Griffin, back to Paul. Over Parker. Paul can't get it to go.
That's very uncharacteristic for him to miss that shot with such little defensive pressure.
Billups with the ball. Leonard picks him up. Paul kicks to Billups. Billups off the pick from Griffin. Jordan with a screen on Leonard. From deep, Billups. That drops. Billups has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And defensively, remember, you got to fight through screens to avoid giving up open looks.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Steve. And the defense has to go over the top of that screen. I think that's how they get it done. An open lane right there, pretty much saw the daylight he wanted and took advantage.
Yeah, great opportunity, and he seized it without much hesitation.
Yeah, a little too easy, if you ask me. The defense really needs to tighten things up here.
Now here's Paul. Shot clock at 6. And the shot is good.
If he gets a glimpse of an opening, he's going to take it right to the rim.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
He said that the team is in a good place mentally and should come out of the gate strong. Coach said, we know that this is the moment when heroes are made and all eyes are going to be on us. I told our guys that this is our time to shine. We'll see if they can do that, guys.
All right, Doris. It's Parker with the drive. Diaw. His 3-pointers off the mark. Clippers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Jordan dishes to Paul. Kicks it to Butler. Straight up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
You know, Caron Butler has reinvented himself here in the latter stages of his NBA career, Kevin. He used to be a slasher, a guy who would get to the rim. Now he's more of a spot-up shooter, but he's still a player who makes a major impact on the game.
Yeah, he does a good job moving without the ball and causing problems for bigs that are trying to guard him. The thing with Caron is that even though he isn't as tall as some of the post players he faces, he's just as strong and uses his quickness to an advantage.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight. And Parker drops them both. Spurs on defense. They trail by 3. Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Jordan with the screen on Parker. The drive by Paul. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Duncan. Down low, Green.
Incredible.
Wow.
And not much resistance on that jam.
Yeah, defensively, you're right. Not a great sequence.
Well, they lost track of him, and they paid the price.
And the highlight reel replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Good stuff. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Now Paul. Passes it to Butler. Tipped. Jordan against Parker. Here's Duncan. Powers down the dunk.
2 hands for safety, 1 hand if you want major elevation.
That's right. That's right.
You know you can get up higher with 1 hand. Did you know that?
I did not know that.
It really is true. I mean, you can extend better with 1.
Well, whatever he did, whatever it was, it definitely worked, Clark.
Finishes the break with the slam.
I like the awareness they had there. Guys were headed out on the break the instant the steal was made.
And they got the easy bucket because of it.
Clippers trail by 3. Billups kicks to Griffin. Back to Billups. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. There's the dish to Butler. Paul, right side. Can they get it? Gets it to go. Paul's got 5. The Spurs have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. That's good.
Very few players have his explosiveness. I mean, man, can he ever fly to get to that rim?
Clippers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Back to Griffin. Over Diaw. Takes it right up. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Major glass eating that time, fellas.
That's just the kind of aggressive basketball he's known for.
Yeah, it seems like we see that play from him almost every night. An offensive board that ends with a slam.
Now here's Parker. The rejection by Paul. Now here's Butler. Pass to Griffin. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Clippers have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. That one is off. Splitter's checked in for San Antonio. And he's good on the second. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
The Spurs shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. The Clippers shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one, 57% from the field. Jordan with the screen on Parker. Paul kicks to Griffin. Outside Billups. Right side Griffin. 6 to shoot. Diaw on him. The fadeaway. They get it back. Here's Paul. Got it. Good job in the low post. Paul's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that putback possible.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Outside Billups. Billups off the pick from Griffin. Billups passes to Griffin. It's stolen by Green. Splitter kicks to Leonard. The Clippers grab the miss.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
If you don't box him out more effectively than that, he's going to eat you up on the offensive board.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. Lamar Odom is checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Now here's Paul. He has 7. Here's Griffin. It's hauled in by Diaw. Spurs leading by 3. Green kicks to Splitter. And the powerful one-handed slam. The Clippers have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Griffin sets the screen for Odom. Billups lets it go with a 3. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
And that one's good. Green's got 8 points.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Boris Diaw. And here are the Clippers now. 7-point differential. Poked loose. It's stolen by Green. By himself. Throws down the breakaway jam.
There's that transition offense. It's been big for them in this game.
Yeah, that's exactly right. I mean, that's what they've had working for them. Speed. They've upped the tempo whenever they've had the chance.
Parker with the steal. And Parker with a clear path to the hoop. Goes up, hammers it home to polish off the break.
Good team effort here, and that's what's gotten them this double-digit lead.
You know, I tell you what, Steve, the way they've come out here in the first quarter, they might blow them out of the water.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Back to Paul. Looking to end the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Paul's got 9. Spurs leading by 9. Bonner passes to Splitter, and the shot is good.
They're really struggling defensively, giving up too many easy buckets.
And they've been on fire offensively as a result, Clark.
Odom with a screen on Parker. Butler on the way. Launches it. Good, and Paul gets the assist. He's got 5.
Odom with a nice job cutting the defender off there.
And that one's good. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They've been dominant in the paint. That's how they've built this early lead.
Well, they're piling it on in there. I mean, that's where all their points are coming from, in the paint area.
And Paul gets it to go in.
My goodness, it seems like he's got every point this quarter. Just an amazing job helping to cut into this lead.
And that is good. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
They are in attack mode right now. That's 10 straight points, guys, all coming inside the paint.
And Steve, if I'm them, I'd keep going right to the heart of that defense like they have been until they do something about it. If they don't offer resistance, take everything you can get in there. That's a nice job of getting the ball in the paint and burying the shot. That's exactly how it's done.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Spurs have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. The first one falls for the Clippers. Hill comes in for Caron Butler. And it's Crawford in for Chauncey Billups.
And this is the difference in the game. I mean, they're drawing fouls and then converting at the foul line.
Here is Splitter. Odom kicks to Hill.
It has been all offense here early.
It sure has been. I mean, both teams clicking, and it's been an entertaining game as well, guys.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Yeah, things could not be going much better for them so far, particularly offensively.
I'll say, I mean, you don't see too many first quarter leads this big.
Now here's Odom. Still looking to get on the scoreboard. Goes for the alley-oop. Can't complete the alley-oop.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Here's Parker. Buries it from 3-point range. Parker's got 7 points.
He loves operating in that kind of space.
Paul kicks it to Odom. Back to Paul. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot by Hill. The shot misses. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Leonard dishes to Splitter. Outside, Green. He dishes it to Leonard. Over Hill. Excellent D there from Hill.
Nice early advantage for them on the glass, guys.
You know, part of rebounding well early is just going after the ball and boxing out. I mean, establishing that tone so that you can maintain it later in the game. Went for the 2-hand throw down there. Needed safety and power.
That's how you do it.
Yep. No, nothing fancy, but he finished with force.
Clippers trail by 15. Los Angeles calls timeout.
Well, they're getting way too many easy shots in the paint. So this timeout is specifically for that reason. You got to tighten up the defense and start to make it harder for that offensive team.
I know it's easier said than done, but right now it just doesn't seem like the necessary effort is there.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. DeAndre Jordan comes in for Blake Griffin. And Caron Butler is subbed in for Lamar Odom. The pass to Crawford. Over Green. And Crawford gets it to go on the assist by Paul. And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Foul shooting the difference here, as you mentioned.
Yeah, exactly, Kevin. I mean, they built the lead at the line, and that's always an easy way to do it. Attack the rim, draw fouls, and then cash in from the foul line.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Hill. And Chauncey Billups has subbed in for Jamal Crawford. Leonard with the steal. Bonner passes to Green. Puts the lead pass in front of him. There's the triple. That's good. Bonner's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Well, the Red Rocket, as they call him, one of the best outside shooting big men that we've seen in this league the last few years. You cannot leave him open outside defensively.
Yeah, classic shooting four-man. His game is to spot up at the three-point line and wait for the open look. Jordan, and he races to the bucket for 2.
Good job creating an easy bucket there.
Bonner kicks to Leonard. Over Butler. Another one falls for San Antonio.
About 6 for 8 now with that one, so there's no slowing him down here in the first quarter.
Paul dishes to Butler. Fades away. Another one falls for the Clippers.
Well, that's his shot. He is really proficient from that mid-range.
It's Parker with the drive. Here's Splitter. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Clippers trail by 14. 16 feet away. It's Butler that time on the assist by Billups. And that's now 9 points for Butler. Dishes it to Leonard. Back to Green. Stuffs it through.
Exclamation point right there, guys. That was a strong throwdown finish.
It was, and a little extra face time as it eases off the iron.
Well, it's about self-preservation, guys. Sometimes that's the safest route. Make sure you don't have any bodies or feet or ankles below you, and then calmly let yourself down to the floor.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
I don't think it's possible to make a better pass than that, guys.
And he finished so well, Clark, too. Not too shabby on that jam.
Not bad at all.
And it takes perfect timing to pull off that alley-oop, but these two guys seem to have that synergy between each other. And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Well, they've been shooting their free throws with confidence and knocking them down. That's giving them an edge, no question about it.
And the Clippers making a change here. Bledsoe's checked in. Paul with the ball. He's got 11. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. There's 10 seconds left to play in the first. The drive by Paul. A look from Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 4 assists now tonight.
He is just so good from that range, guys.
You know, never mind with the height advantage he had there.
And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead.
Western Conference, Round 1. Rudy Gay and the Memphis Grizzlies take on Dirk Nowitzki and the Dallas Mavericks. This weekend, NBA action.
It's amazing.
And we welcome you back to our presentation of Game 1. And a comfortable margin for the Spurs here, guys.
And it's been beautiful basketball to watch, guys. Really sharing and moving the ball, and as a result, they've got a great flow going.
Hand in glove, 5 guys working as one. The power of the fist, we call it. They've racked up a bunch of assists.
There's the feed to Diaw. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Duncan. It's stolen by Duncan. They're running. He kicks it to Diaw. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
Too little, too late from the D. Give him credit for trying anyway.
Great job he did getting through him and up to the rim.
Yeah, now that was aggressive, and that's exactly what I like to see.
Tony Parker's checked in for San Antonio. Chris Paul, he's checked in for the Clippers. Ginobili attacking. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ginobili's got his first points of the game.
Heard the whistle and still kept his focus, able to knock that down.
And that is not easy, Steve. I mean, to take the bump, to maintain control of your body, and put it in the hole, tremendous play.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Duncan is there. With the fadeaway. Duncan with some nice D.
The fadeaway was the right shot there because he got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Ginobili attacking. Good on the shot. Ginobili's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Just pouring it on and adding to this big lead.
Steve, they're playing outstanding basketball, and they've been doing it all game at both ends.
Crawford, no luck.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Ginobili against Odom. Slammed in by Diaw.
That's a big boy dunk right there. Grown man sledgehammer dunk.
That was a violent attack on the rim.
Oh, man, was it ever.
And the Clippers call time here.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for the Clippers. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. Diaw with the steal. All alone. Rips down the breakaway slam.
I'm not sure which was better, the fast break or the steal that got it started.
I think it was the defense, Steve, quite honestly. I mean, the whole play isn't even possible if he doesn't make the steal.
Crawford outside. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Well, they are getting out-rebounded here, and it's showing up on the scoreboard as well.
Yeah, it's something they're going to have to improve upon if they're going to win this game.
Here's Diaw. The Clippers grab the miss. Jordan's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. They need this. And their work on the board pays off with the second chance points. Spurs leading by 21. And here is Parker. He has 7. Diaw. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist in the game.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
Paul kicks it to Odom. Parker with the steal. Heaves it up. Chris Paul grabs the miss.
That's flat out embarrassing.
Crawford, no luck.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
No good. Nice D from Crawford.
Well defended, and he's not someone who responds well to that kind of defensive pressure.
And the Clippers miss again. Spurs have gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Diaw, the pass to Ginobili. With the lead pass, Parker. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. And that's now 9 points for Parker. The Clippers shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Butler, guarded by Jackson. Butler kicks to Jordan. Feeds it to Paul. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crawford. The 3. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Odom. Into Jordan. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one.
昨天晚上通宵打的R6。
我以为你打到20，对，不是，哦，那是凌晨的事。
通宵打6。
对了，这次 BOSS 不，这次积分是雷暗抗吧？雷火抗啊，雷火抗。干，我按就可以出动了。那我按可以出动哎，其实。我改天试试看。你不有按出动，我还是一样，差不多。
Yeah, the fans not happy at all with that whistle.
And the fans, as you would expect, not allowing their feelings to be kept on mute. They didn't care for that one.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. What?
How about that, basketball fan? Beautiful. Wow. Call it hang time and bang time.
Unbelievable.
You gotta just shake your head on that one.
Special thanks to Sprite for that sweet replay.
Well, they keep going right back to the paint, and who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
Yeah, 3 of their last 5 buckets, guys, have come from inside the lane area, so I'd expect them to continue to go inside right at the defense.
Billups off the pick from Butler. Fires for 3. Billups, no good.
Couldn't convert, but nice little 2-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Jackson, that's good.
They can't seem to stop anybody inside.
They got to know that if they don't make life tougher in the paint, the opponent is just going to keep going there. I mean, it's not like they'll get tired of all these in-close opportunities.
Outside Billups. Butler kicks to Billups. Billups can't get that one to fall.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Parker dishes to Diaw. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Diaw's got 12 now in this quarter.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting them involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Griffin down low, dunking on him. Griffin's shot is off.
And the defense did just enough to throw him off that shot.
Parker with it. Billups picks him up defensively. And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. Parker's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. He feeds it to Bledsoe. He passes to Billups. Kicks to Bledsoe. Back to Billups. Clippers moving the ball around. Gets the bucket.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
San Antonio's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside Jackson. Manu Ginobili on the wing. Duncan left side. Outside Jackson. The tray. The shot is off. Nice defense from Billups.
Well played defensively. He really made that into a difficult look.
Can't hit.
You know, I get the feeling he's pressing here a bit. There's a fine line between being intense and focused and being aggressive and pressing. And right now, he's pressing and hasn't found his rhythm in this game. They don't seem to have many answers for him in this game. He's doing a terrific job out there. Outstanding work.
Griffin sets the screen for Billups. Griffin a screen on Ginobili. Takes a three. That doesn't go either for Billups.
He's really struggling in this quarter right now. They need to think about getting the ball out of his hand.
Diaw, the pass to Jackson. Ginobili outside. The three. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. 8 points for Ginobili.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give him some momentum.
Makes the lead pass. Jackson misses. The Clippers shoot. Pass to Griffin. Over Duncan. And again, no good by the Clippers.
I don't like his body language, guys, right now. He looks like he's completely out of rhythm.
Got that one up quick. That's 10 points for Ginobili. Now Bledsoe. Back to Griffin. To halt the run. It's hauled in
开始了。
对，
by Tony Parker. Parker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Ginobili kicks to Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. And here we go with Chauncey Billups. The dish to Bledsoe. And it's blocked by Duncan. And now the fast break, Ginobili with the ball. Diaw. And he was fouled on the way out. 2 free throws now for him.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Splitters checked in for Duncan. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Steven Jackson. Daniel Green, he's checked in for Manu Ginobili. And Gary Neal subbed in for Tony Parker. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Hill comes in for Lamar Odom. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Chauncey Billups. And it's Paul in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Diaw. And the 3 off target. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 20 points.
They're taking it to the hoop strong now, getting a lot of points in the paint.
And Steve, I love it. I mean, I like to see guys attacking the rim and taking it to the paint. And it's fun basketball to watch. It's not for the faint of heart, though. You got to be a man to go in there strong.
Paul kicks to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Crawford gets a screen from Jordan. Shot off the screen. Crawford. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
He spoke loud on making the statement that play.
Yeah, that was brute force battling for the offensive board, then taking it right back up there.
That's just all about strength and energy, guys.
Matt Bonner, he's checked in for the Spurs. Ginobili comes in for Daniel Green.
Paul's been great. 13 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
Yeah, and I think that's been important because it's established a nice defensive presence for his team.
The Spurs making a switch here. Parker's checked in.
This is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line right here.
Here's Leonard. The shot from the low post is good. Leonard's got 22.
He's been so solid. You've got to keep him out there on the floor, really doing a nice job for the offense.
Crawford outside. Pass to Hill. Splitters there. From 18 feet away, it's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Neal dishes to Leonard. Bonner passes to Parker. From deep, Neal. Offensive rebound. Splitter. And finally they hit one. Splitter's got 6.
Well, he's so dangerous on the offensive glass. You know, well, Clark, what's your expression for it? A glass eater?
That's right. You got it, Steve. A go-and-get-it specialist is another way to look at him. He follows every shot, never assumes it's going in.
And it's Butler missing.
And that's the way it's been. A big margin for them in the rebounding category.
You know, sometimes you got to get down and dirty and do the dirty work. And in this one, they've done it, and it's paid off on the scoreboard in a big way.
That's good. Leonard's got 24 points. Clippers shooting about 42% so far. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Here's Hill. Again, missing Hill. The Spurs shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Splitter kicks to Parker. Gets the bucket. Parker's got 15 points.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of their last 10 coming inside. The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And then Leonard with the dunk.
Well, I tell you, he squeezed that orange as tight as he could before that throwdown.
Yeah, no way he was going to lose that thing on the way up. You're right, Clark.
Well, better safe than sorry. I mean, you got to be sure when you're in traffic.
Paul dishes to Crawford. Back to Paul, over Parker, and Paul with the basket on the assist by Crawford. 17 points for Chris Paul. Here's Bonner, and that's the devastating one-handed jam.
The one-handed flush, very nice.
Yeah, nice strong finish there.
Just punched it home.
And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Spurs out in front, running away.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Great to have you with us on 2K Sports. Round 1 of the NBA playoffs has officially begun. San Antonio on top against the Clippers. They're looking to make a statement in Game 1 and set the tone for the series. An unbelievable display by Kawhi Leonard. His shooting percentage off the charts right now. He's got the magic touch from the field, no question about it. For the Clippers, a much different story. Turnovers, something this team always struggles with, and it's been a problem again. The first half, it's been a letdown for Chauncey Billups. 3-point misses, his primary contribution in the first half. That's it for me here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we're back to the action here in this round 1 matchup. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You know, all game long, he's gone right at defenders, creating contact, and he's found a way to get to the free throw line.
You know, it might not be the prettiest way to tally up the points, but they count nonetheless. I mean, the fourth quarter's coming up, and he might get some guys in foul trouble if he keeps dominating the paint like this. Great shot. Had to fade back, but he still managed to drain.
Parker drives in. They kick it out to Green over Billups. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Well, that's an aggressive play, trying to get that rebound. Maybe a little too aggressive.
And it was totally unnecessary, Steve. He was in no position to get to that ball. He should have just conceded.
He's looking for Griffin, finds him. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, that was a max-range alley-oop pass there, guys. It's got to be. I don't know if anybody's throwing one any longer.
Well, that's just crazy.
Man, how high did he have to go to make that catch? What an unbelievable play. Wow.
And that one's good.
Well, he's smart. He's getting good shots, and he's knocking them down.
The Clippers shooting 43% for the game. Jordan with the screen on Parker. Ball against Parker. Shoots from the baseline. Again, the Clippers.
3 for 3. You got to like this hot start in the third quarter.
And Diaw kicks to Leonard. He dishes it to Diaw. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Green, no luck.
This is not the start to the second half they wanted. Coming out shooting just 1 of 4.
And Billups gets it to go.
And that's 4 straight from the field, guys. Off to a quick start this third quarter.
Ball against Parker. He gathers, so the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
What a game for Tony Parker. 15 points and 11 dimes.
We are seeing him at his very best today. So much fun to watch.
And you know when he's at his best, it's amazing the things he can do.
The Clippers have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Griffin.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. Guys, I'm going to need just a second to get myself together here.
Leaves you speechless, doesn't it, Clark? Huh? Wow.
Man, I don't blame you, Clark. That dunk was unbelievable.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Leonard, the pass to Parker. Good. Parker's got 4 this quarter.
Well done, finishing that one off.
The Clippers have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And it's Paul penetrating. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Well, he won't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions there.
Back to Green, and stolen by Billups. And oh, here we go now. Billups, nobody back. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got his 6th assist on the night.
I like it. He could have gone for the forced finish, but opted instead for kind of the nice, smooth finger roll. I like it.
The Clippers have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. The pass to Leonard. Good, and it's Diaw with the assist that time. Leonard's got 28 points for the game.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Griffin sets the screen for Paul. Into Jordan. Up with it. In for the dunk.
Boy, that's hard-nosed sandpaper basketball right there. A lot of little friction in there, partner.
Oh, I love the way you described that. Was it ever? Nobody was going to get to the rim but him.
Oh, man, with the violent putback to finish it off.
Here's Green, and they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end. Clippers with the ball. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Here's Griffin. The rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Leonard dishes to Green. From past the arc. And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him.
Well, he gave the officials no choice there. Easy call, went right over the top.
Yeah, he's got to go straight up when he's under the boards in that kind of traffic. Can't chest first into the man in front of you. That's a foul.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Matt Bonner, he's checked in for Duncan. Splitter comes in for Boris Diaw. And Steven Jackson subbed in for Kawhi Leonard. Billups with the ball. He's picked up by Parker. Green against Paul. Over Green. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. 21 points for Chris Paul.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys. Boy, I like the aggressiveness here, guys. Just powering it down that time.
And descended gradually as he lingered on the rim.
Yeah, you got to be careful, too, guys, because the referees will call a technical pretty easily on that play. He got away with it there.
The Spurs making a switch here. Heels checked in. Paul goes in. Rebound San Antonio. Green in the post. Defended by Butler. Splitter misses. The Clippers have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Billups kicks to Hill. No good.
And I think the work on the boards has been a big key for their success in this game, guys.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, it's been total control on the boards for him.
And here's Bonner from the arc. Gets it to go. Bonner's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you have to play him tough. He's just too good.
Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
The shot's good from Paul.
That's 4 of their last 5 buckets now coming in the paint area.
And they're in attack mode right now, barreling in there with bad man intention.
Dishes it to Hill. The feed to Griffin. A baseline J. Rebound San Antonio. Jackson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Green, and he throws it down with one hand.
This is Kevin Harlan. Reached up high and brought it down hard.
Well, that's how you do the dunk. That's for darn sure.
And that's how you call the commentators.
You guys are crazy.
Hill kicks to Paul. He kicks to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Over splitter. Another miss by Griffin. The Spurs have gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Green, the pass to splitter. Jams it straight down.
They're just getting better offensively as the game goes along, making good choices and getting high percentage shots.
And they're playing hard and playing smart too, Steve. They've just been very, very good. And guys, 10 of their last 12 points coming in the paint.
Yeah, I like their aggressiveness on offense, but the question is, where's the defense? They've got to put up some resistance here.
Gets it to go. Splitter's got 10.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable.
Well, defense starts at the rim. I mean, you want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Nice D from Griffin. The Clippers shooting in the third quarter has been brilliant, up around 58%. Here's Paul. Again, the miss by Paul.
You can see how much the defense respects him. I mean, they were all over him on that look.
With the dunk. Here's Paul. He's got 25. They get a hand on it. Green left side. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Great finish there, Kevin. Took it strong to the cup.
Yeah, an aggressive two-handed jam.
And that's the kind you like, especially in traffic. You got to make sure.
Paul outside. Feeds to Hill. The kick out to Billups. Over Green. Drilled from 11 feet out. 14 points for Chauncey Billups.
Well, a nice little trend developing here, fellas. I mean, that's 8 of their last 10 from inside the paint.
Yeah, they're getting high percentage looks down there. Their offense is really clicking. I don't see why they wouldn't just continue to pound the ball inside.
The drive by Paul leads him in there. Hill, good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Just too easy. They're getting whatever they want down there.
You said it, Steve. 5 straight field goals inside for him. The defense has to clamp down here.
He feeds it to Hill. Over Bonner. Hill, no good.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And Green gets it to go. Green's got 14 points here in the second half.
That's 5 straight hoops in the paint. What a fantastic job of attacking the rim.
Well, Steve, they're getting the looks that they want down there, so might as well keep going right at the rim. If there's no resistance, then make them pay.
And Paul gets it to go in.
This defense is porous right now. I mean, way too many looks coming from inside the paint.
Now, it's 4 straight buckets now in the paint, and anybody in the NBA is going to make shots from there.
Boy, you can't just let a team run amok on you inside the paint like that. You got to show some fight and some force.
It's one of my favorite words, Clark, amok. They are running amok. It's time for them to start playing harder defensively.
Hill, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
And no question, he got bumped on that shot.
Definitely no room for discussion on that one.
The Clippers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Butler. Odom comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Chauncey Billups. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul.
Well, with Parker, he's one of the best finishers in the league, and particularly at that point guard spot, you know, with his speed and his ability to penetrate, he's able to go into the teeth of the defense and either shoot that little floater or get all the way to the rim.
Well, he doesn't have to get all the way to the rim. He's got such a variety of shots in the lane area that really make him hard to defend and make him a really clutch player late in games. He gets into the lane and he's got all of the shots that allow him to score in there. Are you kidding me? They're like different guys this half. They haven't missed a single free throw.
Stepping up and knocking him down, Clark.
Blake Griffin, he's checked in for the Clippers. Butler comes in for Grant Hill. San Antonio's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Duncan.
Blocking foul.
And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2.
That's his second personal.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Tim Duncan.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Bledsoe. Crawford outside. Kicks it to Griffin. No good. So the Spurs will take it the other way.
Boy, they've been all over the glass. Big advantage in the rebound totals.
Yeah, that's really carried them in this one, guys. I mean, those one-and-dones have really set a nice tone and let them establish this lead.
And it's slammed in by Ginobili. The Clippers shooting here about 46% for the game. A minute 20 left to play here in the third. Bledsoe kicks to Griffin. Fader on the way. Here's Crawford. Nice D from Ginobili.
Not a good look at the hoop. They've got to do a better job offensively creating some space.
To the paint. And Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, they're not going to miss too many of those. That's high percentage stuff there.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. TL with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Gets the bucket. 23 points for Parker.
The lift they've gotten from him today has been huge. I mean, he's been steady offensively and has helped them get out in front here so far.
The Clippers shooting an outstanding 55% from the field since the half. You know, their execution has been on point. Odom kicks to Crawford. 36 seconds left in the third. Here's Butler. Misses the 3. They have been really controlling this one.
Well, now's not the time to get complacent, though, Kevin. You've got to continue to put your foot on the gas pedal.
Crawford outside. Looking to end his cold spell. And the jumper is good.
And all these turnovers have left their defense really vulnerable.
Yeah, no time to get set, Steve, and they've given up a lot of buckets that way.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. Here's Diaw. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 5th assist in this one. Deep 2 from Crawford. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Spurs out in front, just dominating this one.
First round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat this Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
As the fourth quarter gets going, let's swing it over to Doris Burke to find out who's had the Sprite uncontainable game. Doris?
Gentlemen, well, it was the stretch by the Spurs that garners the uncontainable game today. No matter what the defense throws their way, they've had a solution for it and just keep rolling up their totals. Who knows how big this lead can get by the end of the game?
Okay, Doris, thank you. And that was quite a run, guys. That made a big impact on where we are right now.
Yeah, I think that's safe to say, Kevin. It was a major turning point. You know, they really hit on something that in the blink of an eye had them scoring almost at will.
Well, you've got to share the credit for that kind of run. I mean, you can't just say it was all about offense. There was some stingy, stiff defense being played, too.
Free throw drops for Hill. Both free throws good from Hill. And so it's San Antonio with it. And Blair kicks to Ginobili. Three-pointer. And Hill with the block. And even 3-on-3 break. Bledsoe passes to Green. No luck. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Here's Neal, and that one's good. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Hollins dishes to Bledsoe. He passes to Hill. Over Ginobili. Here's Hollins. It's rebounded by Blair. But one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Steve enjoys that too.
Yeah, that's the best part of the game. I mean, a five-man team game where the ball moves. There's so much unselfish play. It's beautiful to watch.
Passes to Bledsoe. Drains the J off the nimble drop step. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Blair. Here's Neal. It's hauled in by Grant Hill. The Clippers shooting reasonably well, 45%. Gives him the lead pass. Green, no luck. The Spurs shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. The Clippers grab the miss.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way through traffic.
Outside Hill. Hill left side. The dish now to Bledsoe. Pass to Green. Clippers moving the ball around. He dishes it to Bledsoe. Shoots over Mills. They get the rebound. Hollins kicks to Bledsoe. And there's the pass to Hill. Dishes to Bledsoe. Now the feed to Hollins. Outside, Green goes up again, and Bonner pulls it down. Bonner's got his 6th rebound on the night. Neal passes to Ginobili. He kicks it to Mills. Feeds it to Neal for 3, and good on the basket. Booking. Neal's got 10 points here in the second half.
And an easy look from outside. You can't give him that much time and space.
No, and that's been a theme here tonight, Clark. They're going to have to do a better job of closing out and getting a hand up on three-point shooters.
Green dishes to Hill. Clock at 6. Goes up. And strong with the one-handed jam.
Put that paw up there and banged it home.
Yeah,
man, that was nice.
Little Statue of Liberty.
Yeah,
right.
that was strong.
Simple, direct, and effective.
Bonner kicks to Mills. He feeds it to Bonner. Kicks to Ginobili. Again, the Spurs good for 2. The Clippers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Bledsoe with it. He passes to Turioff. 6 on the shot clock. From the arc. Again, missing Hill. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Ginobili the pass to Mills for 3. Bonner gets it to go.
I love the flow that they've been playing with offensively tonight. This is an impressive performance.
Well, and that lead they have just continues to grow and grow.
And here's Bledsoe. Passes it to Turioff. There's the dish to Hollins. And the basket by Turioff.
Second chance points again. A big problem for this team.
Well, they've been sleepwalking a bit. You'd think they'd wake up at some point, but they just keep letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and board. That's a beautiful jam by a very unlikely source.
Yeah, you don't think of him as a highlight reel type player.
I sure don't.
Could have fooled me with that one, though.
Here's Green. Blocked. And they'll keep possession. And that one's good, Hollins. Spurs have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Here's Blair, and the basket good.
On Blair.
Here's Bledsoe. Outside Hill. Green up on top. Jumps up. Shot is blocked. Ginobili attacking. Turioff with the block. Shots good by Neal.
Boy, has he picked it up in the second half. He's on fire.
Now Bledsoe. He dishes it to Hill. Over Ginobili. Hill, no good.
He can't get anything to drop, and the way he's going, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of.
No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And here's Mills for three. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Green dishes to Hill. Drops in the layup for 2. Hill's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, it looks like he's starting to get things going here after that scoreless first half.
Ginobili kicks to Blair and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2.
Shooting for San Antonio, DeJuan Blair.
First one falls for. And some changes here for the Spurs. Boris Diaw's checked in for Matt Bonner. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Green in for Patrick Mills. Odom down low. Gets it to go. They are enjoying, Steve, a commanding lead.
Well, and it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest, which is so critical during this grueling NBA season.
Now, that's what I'm talking about. That's how you do it. Find a gap in the defense and attack that rim with force.
He is so good at doing just that.
Maybe as good as anybody, just so athletic and strong.
Butler on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Butler against Leonard. Count that one. 17 points for Butler. Spurs shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. Leonard kicks to Green from downtown. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
I like the way that he has really stayed aggressive from that three-point line after not making a single one before the halftime.
Phillips with the ball. Now Green defending. Phillips, no good.
Well, the shot was there for him, and he had to take it. I don't care if he didn't convert. He's got to take that every time.
Diaw, the pass to Leonard. Good. Leonard's got 10 points in just the second half.
He's been so valuable for this team with plays like that one.
Tipped away. And now it's Neal running. He can go all the way. Can't get it to go. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. There's the pass to Bledsoe. The Clippers shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Outside Odom. Shot clock at 6. Butler up top. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Jordan. Rebounded by the Spurs. Neal's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tipped. Here's Green. Gets it to go. Green's got 5 points in the quarter.
They've done a terrific job of getting offensive rebounds and then converting those here in the second half. I mean, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but they've turned them all into points.
It's off his leg. And the ref's saying he kicked it. And the Spurs with some changes. Splitter comes in for DeJuan Blair. And it's Ginobili in for Gary Neal. Outside Butler. Shoots over Leonard. Shot's good by Butler. Butler's got 19 points. On offense, here are the Spurs. Here's Leonard. That shot's good on the assist by Ginobili. The Clippers shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Throws up the alley-oop. Jordan can't get it to go.
So hard not to go for it when you see that chance at the alley-oop.
Bet he wishes he hadn't, though.
Now Billups. Dishes to Bledsoe. Back to Billups. It's tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession.
12 seconds on the shot clock.
A 3 off the inbound.
Now remember, he did make a three-pointer in the first half, so we'll see if he can find the range here in the second.
Spurs shooting the ball with incredible accuracy. 68% so far. And stolen by Billups. Here's Butler. Right side, Jordan. The feed to Bledsoe. He kicks to Billups. outside Odom. Over Diao. The shot by Odom, no good.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Here's Butler.
Oh, what a throwdown there. Man! Ammonia strong finish right there, partner. You hear me? That was ammonia strong.
Yeah, ripped it down with two hands.
That's about as high percentage as you can get.
That was a nice replay. Brought to you by Sprite. Knocked loose. Here's Leonard. Down goes the slam.
Now you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
Here's Bledsoe. A minute 20 left in the fourth quarter. 18 feet out. Here's Odom. Green with the rebound. Green's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Leonard. Some solid defense from Butler. The Clippers shooting the ball at 42%. Over Green. Kept alive. The kick out to Billups. Second chance shot. Can't get it to go. And the Spurs going the other way now. Inside. Here's Leonard. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Leonard's got 42 in the game.
I think he set in tone for the entire team in this quarter. Tremendous stuff. Good action.
Billups from outside. Billups with another miss. So it's the Spurs now. Kicks it out to Ginobili. Here's the three. And again, it's San Antonio with the three.
Doesn't look like they're going to take it easy on them down the stretch.
It certainly doesn't look like it. I mean, they're still aggressively attacking the basket and putting up points.
哎呀，Miss U 在吗？
On defense, the Spurs. Bledsoe kicks to Jordan.
Oh, hammer time. There's no stopping him when he gets to the basket like that. If you can't foul him in time, just get out of the way.
The clock now can just run out for the Spurs. They get it again, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
I think we can chalk this one up. The goal now is just to run some time.
Yeah, I think it's time to get the bus started now, boys.
And that one falls for Splitter. Now here's Billups. Butler on the way. A three ball. And yes, sir, that one drops. Here's Ginobili. Can't connect. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one.
Your Spurs, the Clippers, 119.
嗯，你一个在吗，星子？
要不的。谁家键盘那么吵，就只有星子啊。第一说的，谁家键盘是那么吵？你是这边故意。他都有回音了。 这是放鞭炮吧？
是哦。上表示月哥真他妈可炸。 那距离20天。